stop. Look at the person next to you on a treadmill. They're sweating, they're panting, and they're miserable. Now, look at their belly. Usually, it's not moving. That's because they are stuck in hard mode. Hard mode is the lie that you have to suffer to lose fat. You've seen it 1,000 times. People grinding for months only to end up skinny fat with the same stubborn lower belly pooch they started with. It's the cycle of start, stop, fail that makes you feel like your genetics are the problem. But it's not your genes, it's your strategy. It's not because they lack willpower, it's because they are fighting a war they cannot win. Your body isn't a math equation, it's a survival machine. But here is the truth your body is hiding from you. When you push yourself to the limit, your brain thinks you're being hunted by a predator. It panics. It spikes your cortisol, the stress hormone, and tells your body, keep the belly fat, we need it for survival. You are literally running away from your goals. You are screaming danger at your cells, and your cells are responding by building a wall of fat to protect you. Your body isn't broken, it's just overprotective. It thinks it's saving your life by hoarding that energy. The harder you fight, the harder it fights back. It's time to stop the tug-of-war and try something that actually feels good. But what if I told you there's a back door, a way to melt that stubborn visceral fat while you're strolling in the park, eating your favorite foods, and even while you're asleep? This is easy mode. Today, I'm giving you the 5-step blueprint to stop fighting your biology and start using it as a weapon. If you're tired of the struggle, type "ready" in the comments. Let's break the cycle. First, we have to activate a hidden biological hack, the muscle vacuum. The biggest mistake people make is working out before they eat or hours after. In easy mode, we use the 3-minute muscle vacuum. Think of your blood sugar like a flood. Every time you eat, that flood rises. Imagine your blood as a highway. When you eat, 1,000,000 sugar cars enter at once, causing a massive traffic jam. If those sugar cars stay on the highway for too long, they start damaging the road, and your body has to clear them out fast. If those cars don't find a place to park, they get towed straight into your fat cells. This is why you feel that afternoon slump. Your body is frantically trying to hide all that sugar in your belly. To stop the flood from turning into belly fat, your body sends out a gatekeeper called insulin. If that gatekeeper is active, the doors to your fat cells are locked. Insulin is a storage hormone. Its only job is to put things into boxes and tape them shut. You could run 10 miles, but as long as that gatekeeper is there, your body won't touch a single ounce of belly fat. It will burn your muscle tissue for energy before it ever touches the fat on your waist. This is why marathon runners can still have a gut. Their gatekeeper is never off duty. The fix: within 15 minutes of finishing your meal, walk for just 3 minutes. That's it. By moving your legs, your body's biggest muscles, you open a secret side door. Your leg muscles are like massive sponges. When they move, they don't need the gatekeeper's permission to take in sugar. These muscles act like a metabolic vacuum, sucking the sugar cars out of the traffic jam before the gatekeeper can lock the doors. You are literally intercepting the fat before it can even be created. The sugar flows straight into your muscles to be used as energy, and the gatekeeper stays asleep. You just vacuumed the fat fuel out of your blood before it could ever reach your waistline. No sweat, just strategy. Now that you've mastered the movement hack, it's time to unlock the ultimate nutritional shield, the donut anchor. Most diets tell you what you can't eat. Easy mode tells you how to eat. This is called food sequencing. Imagine your stomach is a funnel. If you pour sugar and carbs in first, they hit your system like a grenade. The stomach lining is highly sensitive. When it's empty, it absorbs whatever hits it first at lightning speed. When carbs hit an empty stomach, they turn into glucose almost instantly, forcing your body into an emergency fat storage response. You get the high, then the crash, and then the belly fat. It's a three-act tragedy played out on your dinner plate. But if you anchor your meal, the explosion never happens. You can eat the pasta, you can eat the pizza, you just have to change the order. To fix it, always eat in this order: fiber, protein, then carbs. Start with a handful of greens or some broccoli, then eat your meat or eggs. Save the bread or dessert for the very end. Think of fiber as a metabolic net at the bottom of that funnel. It catches the sugar and slows it down so your body can handle it piece by piece. The fiber and protein create a metabolic filter in your gut. This filter doesn't just slow down sugar, it also signals your brain that you are full much faster. By the time the sugar hits, it's absorbed 50% slower. You aren't depriving yourself of the foods you love, you are hacking the physics of your digestion. You get the taste you love without the belly fat spike. It's not a diet, it's a sequence. You're now already ahead of 90% of people. But to stop the fat from coming back, we need to install a primary metabolic defense, the liquid fat shield. If you are drinking orange juice, sodas, or even those healthy fruit smoothies, you are drinking liquid belly fat. We've been conditioned to think juice is health, but to your liver, it's just soda in a different costume. Liquids bypass the chewing process and hit your liver like a freight train. Because your brain doesn't register liquid calories as food, you never feel full. Because there's no fiber to slow them down, your liver becomes overwhelmed in seconds. Your liver is the only organ that processes fruit sugar, and when it's overloaded, it has no choice but to turn that energy into fat, specifically the dangerous visceral fat that wraps around your organs. This fat is invisible until it pushes your stomach outward, creating that hard, round belly look. This is how you get liver belly, even if you're working out every day. To fix it, we aren't giving up flavor, we're switching the fuel. Switch to the big three: green tea, black coffee, or water with a splash of apple cider vinegar. These aren't just safe drinks, they're active fat loss tools. Green tea has EGCG, which literally tells your fat cells to open up and release stored energy. It's like giving your fat cells a polite nudge to start packing their bags. Coffee, when taken black, triggers thermogenesis, turning your body into a temporary furnace. Vinegar, before a meal, cuts the insulin response by nearly 30% by blocking the enzymes that break down starch. It's a 10-second habit that can save you years of frustration. It's the easiest swap in the world, and it saves you from hundreds of invisible calories that are currently inflating your stomach. The physical work is now done. Now we flip the final switch in your nervous system to make fat loss effortless: the metabolic chill. Here is why most gym rats fail: because of stress. If you're stressed at work, stressed at home, and then you go do a high-intensity workout, your body is a cortisol factory. You are stacking stress on top of stress, and your body is paying the price in inches. Cortisol is like a magnet for belly fat. In the wild, stress meant a predator was coming, and your body stored fat in the belly to protect your vital organs from attack. Your belly is the bank vault where your body stores emergency funds for a crisis that never actually comes. Today, your predator is a nasty email or a traffic jam, but your body doesn't know the difference. It literally pulls fat from your arms and legs and deposits it right onto your stomach to protect your heart and lungs from imaginary danger. This is why people who overtrain often have thin arms but a stubborn pouch. Their body is in a constant state of emergency. To fix it, you need to tell your brain the war is over. We do this with metabolic chill. Every night before bed or after a stressful meeting, spend 2 minutes doing box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 8 seconds. By doubling the length of your exhale, you are hacking your nervous system. That long, slow exhale is a physical kill switch for cortisol. It signals the vagus nerve to flip your body from fight or flight to rest and digest. You are moving from wartime metabolism to peacetime metabolism. When your nervous system chills out, your body finally feels safe enough to let go of the fat it's been hoarding. You're not being lazy, you're being tactical. You now have the cheat codes. But a cheat code only works if you enter it correctly. Most people fail because they try to change everything on day one. The human brain hates rapid change. It views it as a threat and sabotages you with cravings. In easy mode, we stack our wins slowly so they stick forever. We are building a habit fortress, one brick at a time. Here is your 30-day easy mode roadmap to see your first 2 to 5 inches vanish. Week 1. Commit to the 3-minute post-meal walk. Don't change anything else, just walk. Feel how much lighter your body feels when the sugar is cleared out. Week 2. Start the anchor method. Eat your veggies first at every dinner. Notice how your energy doesn't crash after eating. Your afternoon brain fog will start to lift for the first time in years. Week 3. Swap your morning juice for green tea or coffee. Watch the puffiness in your face start to disappear. Your skin might even start to clear up as your insulin levels stabilize. Week 4. Add the 2-minute metabolic chill before you sleep. This is when the deep visceral fat finally starts to melt. You'll notice your clothes fitting differently, even if the scale hasn't moved yet. By day 30, your metabolism won't just be faster, it will be different. You'll have more energy, less brain fog, and a stomach that finally reflects the work you're putting in. You didn't survive a 30-day torture program. You simply learned how to drive your own body. The fitness industry wants you to believe it's hard so they can sell you the fix. But the real fix is already inside your biology. Stop playing in hard mode. The world wants you to struggle, but your body wants you to win. If you're starting day 1 today, comment day 1 below. I'll be in the comments cheering you on. Subscribe to see our day 15 progress check-in. This is Easy Mode. Welcome to the new you.